Hey guys, and welcome back to Opal&Mint. I am Ashley,
I'm Kylie.
and we're doing this again. We filmed this without our microphone being turned on, so we're going to voice over the actual painting part, but we are redoing the intro because it'd be really weird to see us talking and our voices not match up.
Yeah,
So
a little bit.
Anyways, we're a little bit frustrated, but that's okay because we're doing something so stinking adorable. And I'm going to let Kylie explain this because it's her fault that we're doing this. So,
Yes, my fault that
yes,
I got this for Christmas.
Yes, explain why it's your fault.
So, so I got this for Christmas. It's an animals watercolor workbook
It's adorable.
from Emily Lex. So it kind of like shows like watercolor basics and like how to do like color mixing in the front.
Turn that for me.
It has little animals you can do, and it has a sketch so that you can just paint over it. And then there's a blank page next to that so you can sketch it yourself and paint it.
Has step-by-step instructions, and we are going to do the exact same one. We're going to do the duck. So here's the one that we're going to be doing today. That was really fast. And we each have the same sketch, and we're going to paint side by side and follow the instructions.
Yep.
I love it. It's got a very soft storybook feel, and Kylie, yours is so adorable.
They're both cute.
They are. The paper is a very smooth paper. It's a cheaper paper than I'm used to working on, so it's fun to play with different types of supplies. So, yeah. Anyways, I think that we're going to go ahead and turn the camera around and start painting our adorable little duck. All right, so here we are.
We're doing a ducky.
Yes, we're going to go through the steps here. We each have our sketches, and we got to pull out some paints. Here's our water. We're going to use our Daniel Smith paints today. Just opening these up makes me smile. Oh dear. Voiceovering is different.
It is. I actually like it though.
Yeah?
Whenever I did it for mine, I don't remember what it was. Something I was coloring and describing the process. It was much easier for me to.
It was stressful for you.
I don't know why, but it's easier to talk.
I feel the opposite because I feel like I can explain as I'm going better than after the fact. So it's interesting how we have different.
I think better afterwards, typically. Yeah. When I'm in the moment, I need to focus a lot of times. So we're
opposite. So
or I just talk to myself.
We need to.
Sorry.
It's okay. All right, so we're going to get some brown. Step 1 told us to paint the lower part of the body with
light brown. It was the whole part of the whole bottom part of the body. Light brown, and then
add the darker browns and
the darker brown and orange. And
let it blend. All right, so I'm starting with Tiger's Eye Genuine. I got a little bit of buff titanium and Tiger's Eye on the palette for us to pick from. And I'm going in, and Kylie's coming eventually. I'm just slapping my paint on there. This paper was very different than what I'm used to. It's smooth and it soaks up water.
It does. It soaks up water. I was not used to that. And it would run out.
Dry so fast.
It would dry my brush out so quickly.
Yeah.
So my first few strokes are a little
Yeah, it needed a lot of water.
Yeah. I speed up a little bit though.
Yeah.
Later.
I think you needed a bigger brush too.
That probably would have helped, but
it's fine. But I'm putting in some darker brown on mine, going back in, it looks like, with some more of the Tiger's Eye. Oh, I'm getting you some. That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
I'm like, here, more watery paint.
Yeah. You
need help.
You're like, you need more paint.
I'm going in and putting my orange in. I'm using transparent red oxide. And then I get in some Van Dyke brown to get in some darker brown. Trying to work quickly because this doesn't stay wet very long.
And I'm still on the body.
You do have a smaller brush. I'm gonna say that.
Give me the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. But just trying to make this kind of blotchy even because it's got a very blotchy feel, you know? I think I'm telling you which
Yeah.
colors to do.
You're telling me which color.
And I'm
to
like,
use.
hurry, it's drying. Get more water, get more water. Yep, there it is, blending that out. All right, so what am I doing? I'm talking.
I think you're explaining that
Oh, I added darker brown.
you added the darker and then the orange because I was still just on that base
that's
brown
right.
that you
Yeah.
did. So, because I was like, that's more of a orangey brown, and
Yeah.
she was like, yeah, I added the darker brown. So
Yeah. So she's putting on her Van Dyke brown, and then she gets some of the transparent red oxide to put on the chest of
Yeah.
the duck.
I feel like we're doing a podcast.
Yes. We're holding our microphones. That color is really pretty.
Mm-hmm. It is crazy how different it is once it dries, though, because that's so much brighter.
It's the paper.
Yeah.
The paper makes it really muted and dull, which gives it that storybook vibe, which
Sure.
I think is pretty.
Yeah.
But it is the paper quality. I don't know what we're doing, but it's fine. I think Kylie's telling us what the next step is. Go ahead and read step 2.
I can't see it.
I know.
Blind. You paint in the head with green, adding darker paint for dimension. Let dry.
So I'm mixing up I didn't have a green that's quite like that. That looked kind of viridian to me, and it's not normally a color I use. So I mixed some Cascade in with some cad yellow and a little bit of that turquoise to get that head color.
Then we have green.
It's beautiful.
It is.
really close.
Yeah.
It does mute a little bit
It
after
does,
that,
yeah.
but the original mix is very close.
Yeah, it is.
So we just paint in our head and then darker towards that neck, and then I kind of fade it out. And Kylie, oh no, you were watching the feet. I was trying to remember which point you were like just watching. I forgot you were just
Yeah.
That was the orange.
Yeah.
I painted around the eye and tried to keep it pretty light, faded it into that eye socket.
I didn't even think about that.
That's fine.
I just slapped paint over the whole thing.
Quack. It is such a pretty green. Oh, I wanted more depth.
Yeah.
So
It said to add depth anyways.
Yeah, I got Perline green. I think is what that one was. Maybe not. I don't know, but I got a darker green, and it was just so pretty.
Yeah.
And then from there, I don't think we followed the order of operations because our body wasn't dry, so we skipped around on the steps.
Yeah. Well,
we followed them, just not in order.
Yeah. Well, we were doing all of our base colors first because they told us to add details on the
Yeah,
body.
they're like, do the feather details. I'm like, well, what about the feet?
Yeah,
Let's
do
do
that
that
on the feet or the beak.
Yeah.
So we do that first.
I'm playing with my splatters on my page. I think this is where we're deciding to not do step 3 and go on to the feet and beak.
Yeah, because I think I'm reading step 3.
So I end up mixing up an orange. We decided we wanted our orange a little more muted because it was just a muted vibe. So I mixed in some New Gamboge with Pyrrole Orange and then a touch of purple. I don't know which purple it was, but just got a nice muted orange. Because that orange was just way too bright.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah, that was really
It didn't go with the vibe we had.
No. Would have stood out.
Yeah.
Pretty color, though.
Yeah, it's pretty. I just touch a purple on it. I can't remember which purple that is. I feel like it's the amethyst or the amethyst genuine. I don't remember though. Anyways, this is where I start painting the feet and Kylie just watches.
I forgot what I was doing. I was just like enjoying watching her paint.
Well, you were watching the color mixing first and then you just kind of continued into the painting.
I just was watching. I was watching her paint and I forgot that I was painting too.
Yeah. This was such a fun, chilled, what am I trying to say? Activity.
Yeah.
I highly recommend this, even if you're not a beginner. It's really, really fun. But if you are a beginner, it's also a great start.
Just gives you something to paint.
Yeah.
Simple and easy.
And you can veer off from the instructions if you want to add your own twist to it.
Yeah.
You
can add more details if you want, or you
yeah.
can.
And you can also transfer the sketch onto real watercolor paper too. That would be fun to see the difference between the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really, really love this. Even though the watercolor paper is not the greatest quality, it works for this style, you know?
I do think I would have liked to have faded out my darker
You agree?
colors.
Oh, your colors in general?
Yeah.
I actually really like the splotchiness of it because it kind of goes with the splotchiness of the example. Like it matches the example very well.
That's true.
I think you did a very good job, Kylie. It's beautiful. And those little feather details definitely added.
It doesn't have the eye yet either.
Yeah, the eye definitely changes it.
It's crazy what a little black dot can do.
Oh, it brought it to life.
Yeah.
And then we're doing the shadow. I'm kind of playing around with what I wanted to do.
I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm probably watching.
You're watching.
Again.
You're like,
I think I'm watching.
Where am I supposed to put it? And I'm just kind of playing around. I was contemplating doing an entire ground, and then yeah, I just playing around. So
yes, I was just watching her play for a minute.
Now we're discussing where it is on the actual thing. And I wanted to put it a little under his feet, so.
Oh yeah, because I said, "Where'd you get it from?"
Oh yeah, yeah. Where'd you get that color from? And I just like scribbled all over the palette. This brown that's everywhere.
Yeah.
You can totally tell our nicknames in this.
You can tell
My sloppy cheetah and your precise sloth.
Yeah, you can tell it almost anytime we do art next to each other.
Yeah,
because it's
true.
So, like, it's so different.
Yep, our approaches.
I don't notice how slow I am until I'm like watching back and then watching you.
Next, yeah, side by side.
Because you're just so much quicker.
I'm a sloppy cheetah. And you are?
A precise sloth.
I love it. I love that we can have different. Here's the dot. Here's the dot. Doop. I love the little eye. I love how everybody has a different personality and a different art personality. It makes it so different and individual, you know?
I do want to get a little less timid though, because
I do think some of your slowness is your timidity.
a lot of it is.
Yeah.
I mean, like some of it is just because I'm a perfectionist. Because I like the details, and I hate starting an art piece.
Yeah.
That's the most overwhelming part.
And I like just going.
Yeah, I'll get tripped up at the beginning.
Yeah.
So
cute.
The thing I liked about this is that the sketch was already there, so I didn't have to worry about doing this. I didn't have to worry about doing the sketch.
Yeah.
Because once I get the main sketch down and I can start working without
working with color.
Well, not even color, just like more
details,
precise details
overall,
instead of just the sloppy part.
Yeah.
Because it's the trying to make that base look good that's frustrating to me.
Yeah. So we started putting.
Sorry.
It's okay. We started putting in the little feather details, and Kylie was just like,
yeah, she started adding the little speckledy feathers, and it was so cute.
Just adds a little bit something.
Yeah. Ducks are just cute animals too.
I don't think I've ever painted a duck.
Oh, really?
I think that was my first duck.
Yeah, ducks are cute animals.
Yeah, and I just love the soft, like I said, storybook vibe. It's so beautiful. Oh, clap, high five. There it is. So that was the.
I had it.
So cute.
Tail feathers.
Oh, that's cute. That was our mallard duck from the Emily Lex workbook. Highly recommend this. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And if we can find it, we'll link it below in the description. Yeah. If you want to see any more videos with this, let us know. This was so much fun.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys, so that is going to wrap up this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a
thumbs up.
And if you haven't already and you want to see our future videos,
hit that subscribe button
down below, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye. No, it didn't work. Okay, and when we recorded this the first time, we were saying we were saying bye, and instead of saying bye, she said quack.
And it threw her off, and she just busted out.
I did, and
she couldn't contain it.
Yeah, yep.
Yes. Can't replicate funny.
No.
Quack! Wasn't on.